I'm Big Will Evanson, and it's time to talk sports. Oh boy, we have got a big one tonight. A big-time rivalry as Central takes on Grand Junction at Stoker Stadium. These teams are in very different spots as Junction has started the year 0-2, and Central is coming off a dominant win over rival Palisade. But throughout the records, this is a rivalry, and these teams are focused on taking down the other.
The Grand Junction Tigers, the Central Warriors. These two teams are not fond of each other, and tomorrow night, they duke it out.
There's definitely rivalry. There's kids that have known each other since they were, in kindergarten. Played Little League football together, grew up together, and then they go to different high schools. And so that does play a big part into it. I know it does for them as well as it does for us, but, ultimately, we just want to prepare our kids to go out and compete, fight, and give everything they have out there on that field.
I expect us to come out and play hard, play with a lot of emotion. It's very, like I said, it's a rivalry game. There's not a lot of love between each other, and I expect it to be a very physical game.
My expectation is that we go around, fly around the field, make tackles, have fun, stay in the game. That's my big goal. I also don't want us to have any personal fouls like we did against Linwood. That's our goals right now.
I'm expecting to win. I don't know. I think it's going to be a great game. I know what we have here. They know what they know. I think it's going to be a great game. I just think it's going to be a great game.
And it's shaping up to be just that. Despite getting blown out in their first two games, Grand Junction has had almost 2 weeks to prepare for Central, and they are eager for that sweet taste of victory.
It's been nice to have a week and a half to prepare, make ourselves better. Really, we took the time to focus on us and fix us and improve in the spots that we need improvement from a football standpoint. It is always tough starting 0-2, but the resilience of this crew, the willingness to get better, stay together, and improve and keep moving forward is great. We're young. We've got a lot of we got guys that want to get better, they want to compete, and they want to continue to improve, and they know what the future holds, and they're holding on to that tight, and they're out here to work, prepare, and get better every day. So.
Meanwhile, the Warriors have only had 3 days to prepare, but still, they are confident in their game plan.
I think it's a bit unfortunate that we only got 3 days to prepare, but I think we have a great game plan. I think the coaches gave us a good game plan, drew a bunch of stuff up, and I think we got it down in a short amount of time pretty quickly, and I think we'll be good.
Well, whether you side with the team eager for a win or the squad confident after coming out on top last week, either way, expect plenty of hard-fought action on the field at Stoker Stadium Thursday night.
This battle should certainly be a good one. Join us at 6 on KREX5 and 6:30 on Fox 4 for live coverage from Stoker Stadium, then later at 9 and at 10 for highlights from this big-time rivalry. Well, next door to Stoker Stadium last night at Saplesio Field, the Jackalopes played their final regular season game of the season. And well, it was a disappointing night on what may very well be the last night of Lopes baseball at Saplesio Field this season. Vibes take down the Lopes 11-7, and now in the South Division playoff race, it's simple. The only way the Lopes can make the playoffs is by winning their final 3 games of the season in Colorado Springs. If the Vibes win just one of those next 3 games against the Lopes at home, Rocky Mountain will clinch a playoff spot for the first time since 2014. But for the defending Pioneer League champion Lopes, they cannot lose again this season if they want to repeat. And speaking of repeats, the Kansas City Chiefs will begin their journey to what they hope is another title tonight. That's right, the NFL kicks off the 2023 season in Kansas City today as the upstart Detroit Lions will be in town for game number 1. The NFL has finally returned. Wow, it just feels good to say that. That's all my time for sports. I'm Big Will Evanson.